Yo, YouTube, it's here. It's here. The next chapter is here. This PTB kind of just sprung up out of nowhere, but it's here. Let's check out what this new killer does. Let's check out all this new stuff. I want to go through and talk about it all and explain to you like what this is all about. So we got the new killer, the Trickster. Look at this guy. Look at this fucking dude. He's so like, I don't know, suave. He's so like, I don't know, kind of looks like a fuckboy. Oh man, I don't know. He's cool though. I like him. I really like his like. I really dig like his aesthetic. You can also see the survivor back here too. I'll like hop into the store and we'll maybe like do some more rotations to like check them out. As a matter of fact, let's do that right now. Hold on a second. I'll hop back in this lobby in a second. So this is the new killer. He's got like an interesting vibe to him. He's very I don't know. He almost reminds me of like the Joker almost, right? In like a weird way. He reminds me of like a, well, okay, his name is the Trickster, and he's got like this vibe to him of very like, I don't know, like very showman like, I guess. And his weapon's neat. It's like a bladed bat, which is pretty sick, with like brass knuckles on it. That's pretty fucking cool. And the new survivor, I was expecting something kind of K-poppy, and it looks like that's possibly it. This is the survivor. I'm assuming the survivor is probably gonna end up having some crazy outfits. We have nothing right now, but I'm assuming they're gonna end up having some like ridiculously crazy like K-poppy style outfits. So that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at the perks real quick. Okay, so the survivor has 3 perks. Let's check them out. I'm just gonna take a look at the values at tier 3 because I think that's the important thing here. Smash hit. When your rival makes a mistake, you seize the opportunity. After slamming the killer with a pallet, break into a sprint at, okay, so this is just a regular exhaustion. It's like the same speed as sprint burst or lithe. So after you stun the killer with a pallet, you get the speed boost. That is very interesting. It's a new exhaustion perk, but it gives you more distance after getting a stun, which is kind of odd. I don't know, like I feel like you already get distance whenever you stun the killer, so this just gives you even more on top of that. That's actually possibly kind of nutty. I'm gonna need to test that out, but that actually might be kind of insane because you already get so much distance, so you would just get so much more distance, which just feels pretty nuts. And we have self-preservation. Life's unforgiving. The more confirmation you get on that, the more prepared you become. Whenever another survivor within 12 meters of you gets hit by a basic attack or special attack, self-preservation activates. Your scratch marks are hidden for 10 seconds. Wait, what? So if a survivor close to you gets hit, you lose your scratch marks. That's kind of neat. That's like an interesting little stealth perk. Huh. I don't really, this feels like one that's probably not going to get ran a whole lot, but it's definitely interesting. It's, yeah, I don't know. If you're someone that sells around a lot, I guess it might be helpful. So you can run away without getting seen. Fast track. Sometimes the survivors, the sacrifice of others is necessary to get ahead. Whenever another survivor is hooked, you gain 3 tokens. You consume all tokens after a great skill check on a generator. Each token consumes grants a 1% bonus progression for great skill checks when repairing generators. Okay, so you just sit on gens while your teammates get hooked, and then great skill checks do a lot. Essentially, well, okay, so it consumes all tokens. So hypothetically, if everybody else gets hooked like multiple times, like if you're just chilling and doing gens and you let everyone else in your team die, they could all get hooked 3 times, right? Hypothetically, if they all just got hooked to death while you just sat there on gens, that's like 9 stacks. Or sorry, that's like 9 hooks. 9 times 3 is 27. You can hypothetically get a 28% bonus progression on a skill check. Hypothetically speaking, you can get a fucking 28% bonus, which is pretty hilarious. Ignore the people joining in and out. I'm kind of filling a lobby right now. I'm trying to fill a lobby so I can show you guys some gameplay. And on the killer side, let's take a look real quick too. We got Hex crowd control. A Hex that ensures those lesser than you are properly herded. The entity blocks a window for 14 seconds after a survivor performs a rushed vault through it. So this is like 1 vault bamboozle, but on a Hex totem. What the fuck? That is interesting. It's basically like bamboozle that the survivor does, but on a Hex. That is really interesting. Interesting in the sense that like I think it's really good. No Way Out is each time you hook a unique survivor, No Way Out gains a token. When the last generator is repaired, the entity blocks both the exit gate switches for 10 seconds for each token. So up to 40 seconds. So basically you hook everyone once, you get 40 seconds of blocked generator switches. That's kind of good, right? That can maybe be combined with like some endgame perks to make some interesting stuff happen. Dude, this guy, I love this guy. I'm gonna be honest. This dude's model is sick. I like how he just turned his head like that. That was so cool. Sorry, I really dig like the aesthetic here. Okay, and we got Starstruck. Starstruck activates when you're carrying a survivor. Survivors within your terror radius suffer from the exposed status effect, and it has a 90% cooldown once a survivor is no longer carried. This one feels weird. I don't really like this one. Because, like, I feel like the idea behind this is that they want, like, you know, like they want people to not body block or whatever while you're carrying people. But exposed status effect, like survivors can see the exposed status effect. So I feel like if you use this perk, no one's like, you're never going to get a hit. Like, no one's going to body block while they're exposed. You know what I mean? This feels kind of... Like, this feels like Mad Grit would just be better in every way almost. Because at least with Mad Grit, they don't know that you have a perk, you know, that, like, punishes them for taking hits. Whereas this one, it, like, tells them straight up. They're like, hey, by the way, you're exposed, so don't take any hits. So I don't really know how I feel about this one. I'm actually not a fan of this one, but hey, it is what it is. Those are the perks. Those are the perks. Let's check out his power. So from what I've seen of this guy, he basically feels like a okay, we already know this guy is going to get compared to Huntress. He's basically like a second Huntress, but I'll go through and I'll talk about it anyway. So his power is called Showstopper. You start the trial with 60 blades. Press and hold the power button to wind up and enter the throw state. While in the throw state, tap the attack button to throw a single blade, or hold down the attack button to unleash a flurry of blades. Throwing a flurry increases control and throw rate while decreasing movement speed. Restock blades at lockers. I'm really curious to see what the speeds of everything are. He is a 4.4 killer, which is why I said he's comparable to Huntress, and he has a low terror radius. He's kind of like Slinger. It feels like Slinger Huntress-y to me, right? Like, he has a projectile. He's a 4.4 killer. Where I feel like we're entering that, like, region of killer. The, like, 4.4 with a projectile. Laceration meter. A survivor's laceration meter increases each time they're hit by a blade. Once the meter is filled, they will lose a health state, either becoming injured or downed. A survivor's laceration meter will gradually decrease if they have not been hit by a blade for a short time. Hitting a survivor with a basic attack would immediately decrease their laceration meter. Okay, how much does it decrease it? The entirety? I guess we'll have to test all this. And then there's special ability main event. Each blade hit fills the event meter. Once full, main event can be activated by pressing the ability button. In this mode, the Trickster temporarily unleashes his full potential. Wielding an unlimited number of blades, his throw rate is significantly increased, and his movement does not slow while in the throw state. Interesting. So this is going to boil down to a lot. I really need to test this out. This is going to boil down to a lot. It says basically, like, you could hold the throw to unleash a flurry, but like, how fast is that flurry? Like, how fast do I throw blades? It says it decreases your move speed. How quickly do I move while throwing blades? I can't really give an opinion on this until I try it out. There's a lot of like numbers that I need to see as far as like what his move speeds are like before I could really say how this killer is. But this definitely feels in the category of like Huntress Slinger as far as like a projectile killer. So once this lobby fills up, we'll hop in game, and I'll throw on like one last perk. I'll throw on like Whispers just to help me find people. And then once someone else joins in, we'll do a game without add-ons. I always start with a game with no add-ons, and we'll also check out his Mori too. So let's do that, and then we'll take a look at the add-ons later. Okay, dude, look at this fucking guy. He looks so cool. Oh man. Okay. Anyway, I'm more concerned with gameplay than anything else. Oh my god, did we already get a game-breaking bug? Okay, never mind, we're fine. Whew, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to play there for a second. Oh lord. All right, I'm gonna also throw out there that this is my first time ever playing him, clearly. So while I'm playing, I'm probably just gonna like, how does this work? What the fuck? Oh, it's like recoil. That's fucking sick. All right, I think I like reloaded lockers too or something. Yeah. But yeah, while I'm playing, I'm probably gonna be like talking. Okay, I hit her once. Can you see? Okay, I see like the laceration meter by her name. I'm probably gonna be talking about like how I think he is and stuff. What the fuck? I mean, I felt like it was probably more worth it to just hit her there, but yo, what the fuck? I'm gonna be honest, I'm just cracking up too much of this to really like care about how it plays. Did I just see it, dude? I did. Hey, how you doing? Ooh, look at this. He's a twirly boy, dude. You see that? He's a fucking twirly boy. That was kind of cool. All right, I'm guessing you're gonna vault that. You have to hit them so many times, it feels like. Like that, like the first person I chased, Tay, I felt like I had to hit her so many times for it to do damage. Like so many times. I wonder like how many hits it actually is to do damage. Come here, friend. I'm down to 27, so I'm almost halfway done. I think I reload them in lockers, right? Dude, that's so cool. God, the aesthetic of this map is sick. This chapter. I can't even talk. Jesus. It's so cool. Like, I love it. That is so sick. But yeah, okay. So I definitely slowed down a bit. I can't tell the exact number, but I definitely slowed down quite a bit whenever I pull it out. Like, you can basically pull this out and then you're aiming it, right? And when I do this, I can definitely feel myself slowing down. I really wonder what the speed is exactly, because that's really important. Like that, like knowing what that speed is gonna go a really long way as far as knowing how balanced it is. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's at 6, and it looks like she's about. It looks like 8. It looks like it's 8 to do damage. This music is fucking sick, dude. She's actually gonna start like regressing soon. That didn't land. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Okay, there we go. I think she regressed a bit though. Yeah, her bar is right back to where it was. I think it's 8. I believe it's 8 to do damage. That's what it seems like anyway. I definitely would have gotten more benefit there if I would have just went for a basic M1 hit as opposed to like going for that. But you know. Oh. Oh, wait, is that main event? Oh, let's go, baby. Wait, am I just constantly in this state? Holy shit, dude. Holy fuck. Yo, that's fucking crazy. Okay, so I think you have like a limited amount of time to activate that or something. And then when you activate it, it only has a limited amount. That was weird. That whole thing was weird. I gotta get used to that. That was really weird. I gotta go get some hatchets though. That was fucking cool. What was that? When you hook people, you go, Bro, what? This is so fucking cool. God damn it. Okay, I don't know how the killer is as far as balance or anything, but dude, I just gotta say, like, this is a sick chapter. Like, like maybe in a couple weeks I'll hate it because maybe it's horribly imbalanced. I have no idea. I really don't know. But for now, I think it's the coolest shit ever. This is so neat. Hey, dude. Here's my thing though. It already something that I'm kind of feeling is that as far as like his usefulness, like right here, there's no point in going for blades because I can just hit her, right? Like going for blades there would be pointless. That fully reset the 3 hits I got on her. So it feels like it's pointless like going for a hit there. And it feels like it's pointless going for a hit like anywhere. Like I don't really know when I'm supposed to use his power. It feels like his power is like close to Huntress as far as like when you're supposed to use it, right? Like you it's like a projectile that you throw, you slow down when you bust it out. It feels very similar to Huntress, except instead of just doing a health state, it like gives you progress towards a health state. Which like, why would I want progress towards a health state if I could just get a health state? You know what I mean? That recoil can be rough though. Like even here, like we landed a couple cross maps, but like none of these guys are injured or even that close. Like we got like progress towards the health state and that's like it. Like, is that really worth it? This guy's gonna head on me? Okay, the locker door didn't open. Interesting. The locker door did not open. I was trying to bait that and I ended up walking way too close. All right, we got the 1 vault bamboozle. Like, look how many hits you gotta get there. Actually, that did like a health state and 3/4. So actually, that was pretty good. I guess in a situation like that, yeah, because they don't get the speed boost from getting hit. Wait, maybe that's it. They don't really get like the actual speed boost from getting hit. So interesting. How long does this last? Okay, there's you can see it on the bottom left. Oh, that's gonna run out like any second. Oh, main event is okay. Yeah, you have like, wow, that's a very limited amount of time. You have like a super limited amount of time to activate main event. Okay. Yoinker doodle, give me them knives. Thank you. Interesting. It feels like this power is mostly only useful for like for like when you're in the wide open. Like if you're in like the literal wide open and there's like, it's like a complete dead zone and they have nothing else around, then it feels like you could just knife spam them to death. But it feels like when they're running tiles on you, I wonder if I can throw through this. You can. Okay. It seems like it might be like death slingery as far as like the hitbox goes, which is kind of neat. But like, is this useful to me in any way? Like I can get hits on her here and there. I mean, that was pretty cool. That was pretty sweet. I'll give it that. That was quite cool. I feel like that was not really the same as a Huntress gameplay, right? I don't know. I just feel like it's so comparable to Huntress. But at the same time, it's so much more fun. It's so much more fun, at least at the moment, to chuck a million knives at people. I also brought a Mori, so we're gonna be Moriing her once she gets off hook. I haven't really been paying attention to hook states. I've been too focused on throwing knives, you know? Okay. The recoil is rough. I wonder if it's easier if I throw one at a time. Not really. Not really significantly easier now. Hi, friends. Hello, friend. I can't even remember who was 3-hooked and who's not because everyone's playing the new character except for one person. So that's also not really helping my case either. Around the back. Like, are you Moriable? No. No, you're not. No, you are not. Interesting. Come hither. Come. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dirty, filthy gen rusher, man. Okay, Tay and Tunnel are both Moriable. So we're going to Mori those guys before this game is over, for sure. Because I definitely want to showcase the Mori. That hit the guy getting unhooked? How is that even possible? How is it even possible to hit the guy getting unhooked? You want to get Mori'd, don't you? You just want to get Mori'd, huh? Yo, come out here. Come out here. Come out here so we can see it. Come. Come. Come to our designated death area. Right here. Wow, you crawl really fucking slow. Hey, you want to see it? You want to see it? Are we all here for the show? Let's see it. What the fuck? That's so cool, dude. He's such like a showman. I love it. He's such like a performer. It's fucking cool, dude. Let's do it to her too. It's like a whole knife show, dude. He's out here styling on nerds, dude. Is that like a signed picture? What is that? What's he throwing him? Is it like a signed? Is it like an autographed picture of himself or something? Hello. Oh, wait. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. I actually wanted to, wait. Okay, how much does she have? Ah, fuck, that's not gonna work. I kind of wanted to be full health. I kind of want to test something real quick. I really want to test to see how much damage like it takes. I think it's 8 to do damage, and I also want to test and see how much hitting reduces it. Yo, come here. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Come. Hey, come. Wait, let's see what this animation is. Hold on, let me just tell them real quick. Hold on. Okay, so let's see how many hits it does to do damage. Hold on. I want to see first off how many hits it takes away whenever you. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's not injured yet. So 7. It feels like it's 8. It feels like he's about to take damage, right? Let me hit him once and see what it does. That removed. Oh my god, how much did that remove? I actually don't know how much that removed. I think it's down to 3 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it takes 8 to get a hit, and then I hit him, and then it took 6. Interesting. So 8 is definitely how much it takes to get a health state. I hit him with 7, and then after 7, it was like the noise happened, and then he was 1 more shot from taking damage, and then I hit him. So I was at 7. So it takes away I don't know why basic math was so hard for me just now, but it takes away 5 from the sounds of it. Because I had him up to 7, and then I hit him, and it knocked him down to what? I'm guessing 2 if it took 6. So hitting someone with an M1 attack takes away 5 stacks. It seems like, unless I'm wrong. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what it seemed like to me. It seemed like 8 hits to down somebody, and M1ing somebody takes away 5 of those 8. So that is very interesting. That is super interesting. Okay, well, looking now at the add-ons, it seems like there's a lot that like reduces this. Like the ultra rare, one of the ultra rares is that the laceration caused by blades is based on proximity, starting at a minimum of 50 and going to a maximum of 200. So I guess if you're close, is it more the closer you are, or is it more the farther away you are? It doesn't really tell you which one's more. But you can get up to double laceration, which means you can down someone twice as fast, depending on where you are. But once a blade misses, the laceration caused by blades is reset to its initial value. Wait, what? I'm actually so confused about what the hell this add-on does. That is very confusing to read. What the fuck does that add-on even do? And then another one, that when a survivor laceration meter is one blade hit away from the maximum, they're inflicted with the exposed effect, and it no longer injures or downs them. So essentially, your blades are just there to set them up to get one shot, which is interesting. But again, that doesn't feel that good either, because like without this add-on, you just hit them with one more and then it makes them injured, which is like the same thing as being exposed. Like being injured is just a better exposed, right? Because it doesn't go away. So both of these ultra rares are kind of weird. And there's a lot that are kind of similar to that as well. Blades ricochet off the environment, dealing an extra 100%. Like I gotta try that, right? I gotta try that. You can carry more blades, which is pretty standard stuff. The initial throw rate, how long it takes for the decay to come in. Marley decreases each survivor's laceration meter, so it'll take less hits. I mean, I'll just slap on like a couple basic things like this, like less laceration meter and then ricochet. I'll try both of those. These seem really neat. Like dude, like fucking ricochet blades. That seems awesome. Blades shatter when hitting the environment. What the fuck? Like, what is that? I wonder what happens if you run both of these. Like, do they ricochet or do they shatter? Do they do both? There's so much stuff I want to try, but for now, I'm just gonna run both of these. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep mooring people, and we'll just keep running both of those. Let's try it out again and see how it goes. Okay, let's do this again on Cool Tower. So I don't want to. Okay, I want to go ahead and say that it's kind of natural for me that while I'm playing killers, even for the first time, to like throw out, random commentary about how I feel like their power is either useful in certain scenarios or useless in certain scenarios. And I just want to go ahead and say, if you're watching this video, this is my first time ever playing, so please don't take anything I say too seriously. I might be like, this feels like a worse huntress, but like this is that's my first like initial feeling, that's not my actual like full-blown opinion yet. I don't want people to be like, oh man, Tofu said this, and then like 3 weeks from now, everyone's like, oh, Tofu said that he's just the worst huntress. Like, that's just the initial thing that I thought the second I used the power. But I don't think it's gonna like actually represent the killer as a whole, Like this tile seems pretty like unplayable now against him, right? Like that was pretty sick. You kind of can't even play that tile anymore, Fuck, I knew she was gonna pass by, but the timing is actually really rough. Like that's, dude, honestly, regardless of like how good or bad it might be, it's really fucking fun. Like it is really fun to just chuck a million knives at people. And honestly, it doesn't even seem that bad. Like that was pretty good, right? I feel like I downed her pretty quick there. And hypothetically, if I saw somebody right now, I'd be able to pop this main event thing and then go ham. I didn't see anybody. The main event seems interesting. It feels odd that you only have like I don't know how long it is. It feels like 6 seconds. But I imagine with my horrible ability to tell time, it's probably more like 10 seconds. Did I just see someone jump in a locker, or am I crazy? Dude, I am so far away. Hello? I like literally saw them jump in and I was trying to bait it and it just didn't work. I was like literally so far and it still got me. That's insane. Dude, the ricochet though? The ricochet is sick. The ricochet is so sick. Okay, it is hard to aim. I will say it's hard to aim. The recoil is really rough on it. Like, it recoils like a motherfucker, dude. Like, it whips your fucking camera around. Which I guess is a good thing, right? If it was like a laser beam, that might be a little bit insane. Maybe. Would that even be insane? I don't know. That would possibly be insane. I thought she would vault. Interesting. Let's just throw a bunch of knives at her. I think this like gets around the I guess we could pop the main event, huh? Maybe this wasn't a good time. See, again, you're on a time limit window, so you have to do it. Like, I couldn't have waited. I don't like it, the main event being like you can't really choose when to activate it. Like, it's like you have like a certain amount of time to activate this or else. Kind of makes it really hard to use. Like, that was a horrible time to use it because I don't think I could have kicked that pallet and then still like gotten hits on her. But she was in like such a good spot that I also couldn't really do anything with it, you know? Huh. Interesting. It feels like a lot of the time you're gonna have to just let that go and not even bother using it, you know? Which is odd. Very, very odd. Hello? Anyone here? I gotta try to get more ricochet knives. Like, I gotta try to actually get ricochet knives like while they're looping tiles. That sounds really cool. Like, imagine if someone was looping this and I was like, bam. Well, that kind of hit the wall, but you get the idea. Or even here, like, what if I bounced off the window? That's so hard to control. Dude, if somebody can eventually get good enough to the point where they're able to land fucking ricochet knives, like consistently, that would be pretty insane. I hope that happens. I hope that once this chapter comes out and people get good at this killer, I hope that somebody gets good enough that they're able to land like ricochet knives consistently, because that would be sick. Are you gonna head on me again? Dude, I can't get anywhere near that locker. It feels like the head-on range is like doubled. Also, the doors don't open. But let's not talk about that. It feels like the range is like doubled. Like, I'm so terrified of lockers right now. I only got like 2 or 3 hits on him there, right? I feel like I barely got any hits. There goes my totem. Like, is it worth it to pull out the knives here? Or is it more worth, like, I feel like it's more worth it to just smack them. Like, I feel like it would literally take me like 10 seconds to get a hit on him if I was throwing knives. Interesting. It feels like low wall loops are basically completely destroyed by this guy. Somebody just dropped. Hey, dude. Okay, do the little spinneroony. The little spinnerooskies. Like, again, I'm still not really sure when I'm supposed to use it. Like, again, right here, it's so much more valuable for me to just hit, right? Like, I feel like anytime I get them in a position where I can land multiple knives, I feel like I'm also in a position where I can just M1 them. So why would I throw knives? Like, I'm not really sure when I'm supposed to use this. Like, earlier in the very beginning of the map, at that like path palette, I felt like that was a really good time to use it. Like, I felt like I wasn't able to get a normal hit there, but I definitely was able to get hits with this, you know? Like, that felt like a genuinely really great time to use it. But aside from that, I don't think I've had a single time where it felt good to use it. Like, right here, I can maybe get a hit. But even here, like, if I hit her like once or twice, like I just did, I think I hit her twice. Like, the follow-up takes so long, you know? Like, I gotta chase her down and get in like another position to land hits. Did she get back in the locker again? Wait, is that you? Or is this somebody else? They might have gotten the locker. I actually don't know. I have no idea. I can't tell who's who, man. They're all playing the same fucking character. All right, let me hook you real quick. Perfecto. I am so terrified of lockers. I'm going around. I am going around. Your boy is not going anywhere near these lockers with these fucking psychos that I'm playing against. Hell to the no. Hail to the no. All right, that guy's Moriable. I gotta remember that whenever I get the unhook. Well, there's the unhook anyway. Speaking of Moris, Like, is that the same one that was hooked? I don't know. I don't know. Looks like probably no. Doesn't seem worth it. Doesn't seem worth it. I'm sorry that my commentary is a bit quiet. I knew she was in there. I was trying to back up. God damn, these guys are ruthless, dude. Like, this seems like it might be a good time. But again, like, even that, like, what did that get me? It got me progress towards a hit, but not an actual hit. And even that, it's progress that I need to follow up on. And if I don't follow up on it, then it's wasted, right? Like, I now have to commit to this guy. Like, if I don't chase this guy, then all that progress I got is now gone. I'm not even sure if you can throw through that, but I was gonna try. Okay, well, I did damage. There was the damage I did. Like, I guess you can say that was good, right? Like, I wasn't able to get that hit without that. That was kind of good. It just feels like it's such a huge time investment for one health state, you know? Oh shit, I could have Mori'd him. Oh, I forgot. I literally said that out loud the last time they were hooked. I was like, oh yeah, I can Mori this person next time they get unhooked. And then I just didn't. Man. It's like, now might be a good time to get like the main event rolling, you know? Where'd this guy go? I like the music. Dude, you're just chucking them bitches, dude. Again, like, even that, though, it wasn't that good. Like, it was fucking neat, but it really wasn't that good. Like, I felt like I could have just... okay, like the value I got there, I used all my power, and I got one health state. In a position where I probably could have just mind gamed and got that same health state, you know? Like, I don't feel like my power is, like, really benefiting me. I feel like it just kind of exists, you know? Like I feel like loops like this is really good, you know? Like, these, like, medium loops, it's gonna be really, really good here. I think this is where it's really gonna shine. But... is that all it is? Is that all this power is just to use it at medium loops power? I feel like at this point, like during my second game, I'm just like I feel like I'm starting to like be over the newness, right? Like I feel like the whole new factor, it's still there. I still think it's really neat, but I'm starting to like, I'm like leaving the honeymoon phase of the relationship, you know? And I'm starting to wonder like, who the fuck did I marry? You know? You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, shit, the honeymoon's over. Oh man, like this is the guy that we're gonna have forever. This is like this is the killer that we're gonna be playing with. Shit, you know, that's kind of where I'm at right now, where I'm really starting to like critically think about it, you know. Like that was a good couple hits on our way to that pallet. Like that, I didn't feel like that really took anything away from me. I just want to zone her to the side and then kick it. Couple more hits. Like in a situation like this, it feels pretty okay. Like it feels good here. I'm kind of just like slowly whittling away at her, like while we're in chase. Like it felt pretty good there, you know? Like that felt nice. Like maybe that's how you're supposed to use it. Maybe you're supposed to just like slowly zone people and like whittle them down like 1 or 2 hits at a time. And then if you happen to get into a spot, wait, can I Mori you? Am I able to Mori you? Let me check real quick. No, I'm not able to Mori you. Never mind. It feels like that. It feels like that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to like whittle them down a little bit, you know, which is kind of interesting. It feels like a lot of the time that you play this killer. Oh, I haven't even hooked you yet. Rip. It feels like a lot of the time that you play this killer, you're probably going to be ending up like just being a chase killer, just like a regular chase killer, which is weird because he's 4.4. You know, like it doesn't feel like his power is like good for like reliably getting kills or downs. But also like very useful in certain scenarios. Like again, at a palette like this, it feels really good. Like this palette is a fucking death trap against this guy. Like you're fucking dead here. Like you're 100% dead here and there's nothing that you can do. Like that's an amazing spot for it. Yo, let's Mori you. Let's see it again. Bro, I feel like I'm in an anime, dude. I feel like I'm literally in a fucking anime right now. I am literally an anime villain, dude. I'm an anime villain. That's what I am right now. It's crazy. I'm like straight up fucking. I don't actually watch anime, so I can't really give like a joke example. But dude, I am literally 100% straight up an anime right now. Hi. Hello. I have a bunch of knives. I mean, again, just pegging people with knives is pretty fucking fantastic. It is pretty amazing. Dude, he's so cool, man. Also, in the Mori at the very end there, does he throw like the picture onto the dude and then like a knife like falls down and like pins it into their body? Because that's kind of sick. That's kind of fucking cool, you know? I like that quite a bit. Hey man, GG's. This was an interesting experience. Very interesting experience. Okay guys, so that's it. That's the video. My initial first thoughts on this guy are that he's first off very fun. Like I think every new killer is fun though, you know what I mean? Like every new killer is fun just because it's new. So I don't know if he's actually fun or if it's just the fact that he's new that he's fun, but either way, I'm having a good time. It is quite hilarious to just chuck literally like 50 fucking knives at someone in a matter of like 10 seconds. It's probably one of the funniest things I've seen in DBD ever. It's pretty hysterical. So he's very fun. As far as like, again, I don't really want to talk too much about like how strong I think he is yet, even though I know people are probably going to be asking me and they're probably going to want to hear it. I don't really want to make any so I'm going to make the statement, okay, but keep in mind this is subject to change, okay? Like in a week I might have a completely different opinion because I don't know yet, but I will say that my initial thoughts on this guy is that his power seems really useless in a lot of areas, and it feels like there's only very, very specific situations where his power is useful. And it feels like a lot of the time you're just going to be a standard chase killer, which is weird because he's a 4.4 killer. And 4.4 killers are horrible as far as being a standard chase killer. Like if you're going to be a 4.4 killer, that means that you're basically reliant on your power to get hits, right? Like look at all the other killers that are like this. Huntress, Slinger, Hag, Spirit. Those are all killers that are almost reliant on their power to get hits. Like obviously you can get hits without them. It's not like you're reliant on, like you're completely reliant on them, but you're mostly reliant on them, right? It's people that have like insane powers that can get them hits most of the time. Whereas this guy, like, I just don't really, I love his wink, dude. This guy, I don't know. I just don't really know you can consistently get hits with his power unless they're in like a very, very specific scenario, you know? Like it feels like it's a very niche thing. But again, I do need to test it more. I'll be playing him on my stream and I'll be playing him nonstop for the next like few days. So, you know, I'll be making more videos the next couple days giving my further thoughts. So this is just my initial first 2 games opinion. And keep an eye out for future videos. I'll talk about it more, and I'll talk about my opinions as they grow. But either way, overall, I already love this chapter. Like, dude, let's just like look at the lobby, man. Like, I didn't even mention, but like, look at the lobby. Like, how sick is this whole thing? It all just looks so fucking cool, man. This is such a cool looking chapter. But anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys, you know, got some insight about what the new stuff is, and maybe just like enjoyed it. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I'm very curious to know what everyone else's first thoughts are. Please let me know in the comments. I'm down to take a look at it and see what everyone else thinks about the killer. Like maybe there's something I haven't realized yet. Maybe you can give me some insight on ways I could use them that I haven't thought of. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave the video a like if you guys did like it. Subscribe to the channel as well because I'm uploading literally daily. And also stop by my live stream. I'm live on Twitch 6 nights a week over at twitch.tv/OhTofu. So feel free to stop by and say hello. And thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm out of here. See ya. Take care. See ya. I'm out of here. See ya. See you later. See ya.